welcome in to Southside High School, where your Hurricanes, undefeated in region play, come on the road trying to keep it that way. The Southside Tigers come in at 0-8, 0-3 in region play, looking to get their first win of the season over the Canes at home. The Canes come in at 6-2 and 3-0 after a 45-28 win over the Lawrence Raiders last week. I'm Blake Miller right here on the 84 Lumber pregame show on the Wren Broadcast Network, right beside an old friend, Keith Ausburn, who missed us last week. Keith, how you doing? And you ready for Canes football?
Oh, yeah, doing great. Enjoyed my time off last week, but still was able to watch the Hurricanes play. Looked great.
I was about to say, I think Keith made Curtis made a talking point. He's like, I think Osborne's talking in the YouTube chat. So you're letting the guys know they're watching the game about the Canes. As last week, the Canes, as I said, 145-28. Montu Brown did what he does. 26 rushes, 287 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Keith, I mean, me and Curtis talked about it last week, and me and you have talked about it a lot of weeks. There's not a lot much more you can say about 7, except that he might be one of the greatest running backs in the history of the school.
It is. So one of the guys I work with, he was looking at his stats and everything. He's like 190-something yards a game, average. It's like, man, look at this guy.
Yeah, and the upstate of South Carolina has been blessed with really good running backs. Last week, Aiden Gibson goes for, I think, 250-something and 5 touchdowns and beats MVP. And also Amari Varner, not to be outdone, up at Seneca, is beating Montu Brown in the rushing title here in the upstate. So we're filled with running backs. Also, to talk about, Jacob Owings went 11 for 18, 159 yards and 3 touchdowns. I know something that I've talked to fans about has been not just the growth of what Jacob Owens has done, but it's almost, you just don't see that maturity from a sophomore to be able to kind of lead a team that has a lot of guys that are older than him on it.
Yeah, from a young guy coming in and leading the team, he's been exceptional.
Jacob Owens tonight, of course, will try to keep that turnover-less start in region play. Colin Murphy and Carson Bryant, the 2 receivers we'll talk about. Colin Murphy, a catch for 43 yards and a touchdown. And Carson Bryant, 7 receptions, 85 yards and a touchdown. Keith, it feels like this wide receiving core is, in my mind, the key to how far this team can go in the playoffs, because if Carson Bryant becomes a weapon that we know he can be in the big games like Westside, this offense doesn't have a ceiling.
Yeah, and, going back to Montu, having a receiver or having a back to be able to help carry that on until, we get there and the quarterback get comfortable, that allows the receivers now later on in the season, I think, to play more of a role.
Yeah, Caden Hill, a guy that we didn't mention last week, but he's been big as well. And last but not least, for the Canes in the last couple of years, I feel like we've had teams that kick field goals in big moments, but Josh Daniel has become a weapon for this Canes team. A 40-yard field goal last week. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, so I was shocked, when he came out to do that. And, over my years of Wren, we really haven't always had a kicker. We've had a couple of years where we were good, and I think this year is a good one.
100% agree. I'll give the shout-out to a former Cane kicker in Braden Pickens, who I've called a soccer game here on the network with, who was a really good kicker when I went to high school. I'll rope in our defense with the Southside Tigers because, of course, not any stats, I believe, last week versus Emerald on Max Preps, but some key players for them. Brayson Sullivan, the quarterback, a freshman. Aiden Sullivan, a senior running back / defensive end. Jeremiah Franco, a junior linebacker to keep your eyes on tonight. They lost last week 55-0 to Emerald, but I want to rope that in to our defense because that's got to be a talking point when we talk about Canes football this season, as we know the head coach, Anthony Frey, he's a defensive guy. Jordan Miller from Teal-Hanna. There's just been a lot of trouble, it feels like, on the back end and corner safety play through the pass game. Tonight, does it maybe give you a chance to look for a shutout? Yeah.
I'm sitting here watching Southside, in their pregame. The quarterback's got an arm on them. But I expect a couple of picks tonight.
I was about to say, that's been my thing when we talk about even off air or when I talk sometimes with coaches. It's just, I think about that script so often against Fountain Inn of it should have been a shootout. It should have been touchdown. That Grayson Kemp pick in the first half completely weighed the game in the Canes' favor that night. As you just said, turnovers need to start showing up more, maybe fumble-wise.
Yeah. We got our big guys up front that stuffing holes and stuff, and maybe they were looking more at tackling versus stripping the ball. But
and as we talked about Woodruff being so good, we watched that same Canes defense shut down one of the best offenses in the state.
Yeah.
So it's been very back and forth. We'll take a look at region scores before we run to break. Emerald 55, of course, Southside nothing, and Westside 48. Fountain Inn 21, Keith. And before I go through the region standings, you just think about that truck coming down the track. These two teams were meant to face off for a region championship, and it looks like that's what we're going to get.
Yeah, it does for sure. So.
And as I was saying, region standings, the Canes 6-2, 3-0. Westside 4-4, 3-0. Fountain Inn 4-4, 1-2. Emerald 4-4 and 1-2. Lawrence and Southside 1-2 and 0-3 in region play. Has there anything this season before we hit commercial that has kind of shocked you in this region?
No, not right off. With Wren being who they are, it's kind of like back in the day. Wren was always fighting there for that first second. We're back there now, first second.
I 100% agree with you. As I said, it's going to come down to that last game. Fountain Inn's been an interesting story all season long. Emerald gave the Canes a run for their money on the road. This region should shake out just as fun as how it started. We'll take a quick commercial break right here on the Wren Broadcast Network. When we come back, we'll run through some big games this week and region games this week as well before kickoff on the Wren Broadcast Network.
You've been there through it all, from first steps to new adventures, from major milestones to the smallest moments. You've been there every step of the way, supporting our dreams and celebrating our success.
Thank you to our team physicians and athletic trainers for the excellent sports medicine care they provide to our school and community. St. Francis Sports Medicine and Bon Secours Piedmont Orthopedics. Together, we keep you moving.
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Home Services.
How can we make you smile today?
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
When your house heats up and your AC's stuck, call the bright green trucks with the big thumbs up. Call Preferred Home Services.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred.
When I walk into Sparrow Financial, they know me by name. They make you feel at home.
We have our personal checking account. We have our business account. My boys are the beneficiaries of that too with their accounts at Sparrow.
They truly care about you and helping you understand what your best options are going to be.
From in-branch to online, it's personality and relationships. And that's what we'll be there for quite some time.
If you want financial freedom, they got your back.
I wouldn't pick any other banking institution other than Sparrow Financial.
Don't worry, your house will sell in no time. Let's hope for the best. Congratulations. Brick houses tend to make life easier. Building an all-brick home can make all the difference in resale value. Choose brick and enjoy peace of mind wherever life may take you.
I would give him 15 out of 10 stars. He'll always be super satisfied with Preferred.
And they're still getting great reviews.
I recommend them to everyone.
Need a plumber now? Call Preferred Home Services and get a plumber today. Guaranteed or it's free.
5-star performance! Most trusted. Most convenient.
And still the most experienced.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred!
Dose smart machine. Like a Bosch. Saving water, be more green. Like a Bosch. Dishes dry straight away. Like a Bosch. Energy gets label A. Like a Bosch. Healthy food longer fresh. Like a Bosch. Eat 'em all, much less trash. Like a Bosch.
Live more sustainably, like a Bosch, with many solutions that can lead to a better way of living. From Bosch.
You want your day to be perfect, whether it's your wedding, prom, pageant, or homecoming. Demetra Designs understands. Voted best in the Upstate, Demetra Designs is the Upstate's largest full-service bridal emporium, featuring top designers for pageant, homecoming, and prom. Offering the selection of a major city retailer. From hair to makeup to photos, Demetra is committed to making all eyes turn when you enter the room. Visit our website right now. Print your instant Demetra formal wear savings coupon. Demetra Designs Bridal Emporium, Pleasantburg Drive, Greenville.
At Papa Bear Car Wash, we are taking your typical car wash experience and putting a personal touch on it here in South Carolina. At Papa Bear, you don't just get a clean, dry, shiny car. You also get a feeling of family and a community partner, always supporting great local causes in our communities. Here at PB, we have incredible fundraising opportunities to serve sports teams, clubs, nonprofits, churches, and more. Car washing is our passion. Family is at our core. Only the best for the PB family. See you soon.
Hey, Wren Hurricane fans, ready to catch all the action this season? Look no further than the GoFan app, your one-stop shop for season tickets and game tickets to every Wren Hurricane athletic event. With GoFan, it's never been easier to secure your seat and support your team. Just download the app, find your game, and purchase your tickets in a snap. Don't miss out on any of the excitement. Get your tickets now on GoFan and cheer on the Hurricanes to victory.
Is your current home cramping your style? Or maybe your nest has become too empty? Selling a home on your own can be frustrating and confusing, not to mention all that paperwork. Don't lose sleep stressing over selling your home. Glenn and Alicia Klinger serve the greater Greenville, South Carolina market and will help you get your home sold and find a new one that best fits your list of wants and needs. You can spend your time dreaming of your next home.
Thanks for watching the Wren Broadcast Network. If you'd like to become a sponsor, email Austin Tripp or Stan Yarborough for more information.
Lumber, now hiring Pittsburgh area manager trainees. Apply today and receive an $840 signing bonus.
here on the Wren Broadcast Network. I'm Blake Miller with Keith Ausburn to my left. Keith Evans down the sideline, and Logan Dew will be on the camera up top. I'll run through some region games this week and other big games in the region. Westside versus Lawrence tonight over there in Anderson County. Wren on the road, of course, right here at Southside. Fountain Inn on the road at Emerald could be an interesting one here in the region.
That'd be a good one to watch right there.
Fountain Inn, I would expect to win, but with that Emerald offense, you just never know. Chapman at Woodruff, of course, talked about Woodruff just upset Mountain View Prep. They'll be looking to round up their season as they head to playoffs as a high seed. Hillcrest versus Greenville is always a big game here in the area. Teal-Hanna versus Easley is weirdly an interesting one, as Teal-Hanna, of course, projected to win tonight, but an upstate battle. And Powdersville, of course, will be on their last home game, I believe, against Carolina as they round up region play. I know that region is a little bit on top of each other as well with those teams. Anything else big you can think of happening this week, Keith?
No, not right off. Interested in getting this game over with, and looking forward to next week. I know we're not supposed to look for that game.
It's the bad thing to do.
Yeah.
It's the bad thing to do, but that's kind of, I think, everyone's Cane's secret thought process tonight. But, of course, as we've talked about, Southside with some speed and some stuff on the edges, and we've talked about how this defense has had some trouble this year. Southside with some speed and some big plays can make this thing interesting early as well.
Yeah, they can. Once again, I'm going to the big guys up front to put pressure on them in the back and try to disrupt some of that. And as I said earlier, try to get some of those interceptions.
That's a big storyline. Also, I don't think we've talked about is, will Cooper Sanders be good to go tonight? I don't think anyone has heard anything on him.
No, I hadn't. I was trying to look down on the field to see if I see him doing the warm-ups, but I hadn't.
Logan behind us just said that he didn't see 54 in pads, so wouldn't be shocked if they're saving him maybe for the West Side game next week.
And that's the same way I was thinking earlier, going back to Montu. Yes, we want him to get as many yards as he can to get into the record books and everything else, but at the same point in time, not saying this game is a automatic win, but at the same time, trying to keep everybody healthy for, the region championship and then the playoffs to come.
It's always hard when you're a broadcaster. You got to be humble, but you're pulling for your guys to win every single week, and when you expect that to happen again this week as well, as I believe I see the flags in the 50, but the captains have not walked out yet. Another thing to talk about, as you just brought up Montu, with that record is tonight just trying to keep him healthy. He might not play that long tonight if the Canes are able to get that score up where they want it, but I think the eyes should be on keeping Montu as good as he can be.
Yeah, and that's that way with everybody too.
Yeah,
but, all your starters and let them get in there and play. But it's also tonight it's a good time for the backups to come in and get some reps. Just in case you need them on down the road.
And the scary thing in the back of my head that's just screaming at me right now is we've had these conversations a lot tonight, and 299 just stares me right in my eyes. And every time Montu Brown's we're like, it's just not happening this week. He just comes out here and it could be every touch he sees is a touchdown.
So other than his one long run last week, I'm like, well, man, he didn't really get that many yards. And then when you see the stats pop up, and he's just so effortless.
I'm going to turn into Dan Scott at some point and have a Ingles in-house camera on me, because every halftime report we look down and before we even see the stats, whoever, if it's you, if Curtis last week, I'm like, Montu, maybe 75, 80. He's got a chunk play here or there, and it's 175. Yeah. What did you just say to me?
Yeah, he's just so smooth and everything in the way he moves and operates, and and somebody gets in his way, I've seen him lower that shoulder a little bit and say, okay, you're not going to stop me now. I'm going to get a couple more yards.
100%, as hopefully we see that a lot tonight. We'll take one more quick commercial break before we have the coin toss here at Southside High School, where the Canes trying to stay undefeated in region play and a record on the line. Maybe tonight, if the Canes running the football works as well as we think it might. Right here on the Wren Broadcast Network, I'm Blake Miller with Keith Ausburn. We'll be right back.
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Go, 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 Preferred.
Looking for a transportation partner that's got it all? Choose Compass for seamless international and domestic freight solutions. Need full truckload, LTL, LCL, FCL, or air freight cargo moved? No problem. Choose Compass. Trust Compass Logistics Inc. to handle your imports, exports, and domestic shipments with speed, precision, and value. Compass Logistics Inc., where your cargo meets its destination with ease. Transportation partner that's got it all? Choose Compass for seamless international and domestic freight solutions. Need full truckload, LTL, LCL, FCL, or air freight cargo moved? No problem. Choose Compass. Trust Compass Logistics Inc. to handle your imports, exports, and domestic shipments with speed, precision, and value. Compass Logistics Inc., where your cargo meets its destination with ease. Thank you to our team physicians and athletic trainers for the excellent sports medicine care they provide to our school and community. St. Francis Sports Medicine and Bon Secours Piedmont Orthopedics. Together, we keep you moving.
Home Services.
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Go, 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 Preferred.
At Papa Bear Car Wash, we are taking your typical car wash experience and putting a personal touch on it here in South Carolina. At Papa Bear, you don't just get a clean, dry, shiny car. You also get a feeling of family and a community partner, always supporting great local causes in our communities. Here at PB, we have incredible fundraising opportunities to serve sports teams, clubs, nonprofits, churches, and more. Car washing is our passion. Family is at our core. Only the best for the PB family. See you soon.
I would give him 15 out of 10 stars. He'll always be super satisfied with Preferred.
And they're still getting great reviews.
I recommend them to everyone.
Need a plumber now? Call Preferred Home Services and get a plumber today. Guaranteed or it's free.
5-star performance! Most trusted. Most convenient.
And still the most experienced.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred.
Auto Dose Smart Machine.
Like a Bosch.
Saving water, be more green.
Like a Bosch.
Dishes dry straight away.
Like a Bosch.
Energy gets label A.
Like a Bosch.
Healthy food longer fresh.
Like a Bosch.
Eat 'em all, much less trash.
Like a Bosch.
Live more sustainably, like a Bosch, with many solutions that can lead to a better way of living. From Bosch.
Thanks for watching the Wren Broadcast Network. If you'd like to become a sponsor, email Austin Tripp or Stan Yarborough for more information.
Lumber, now hiring Pittsburgh area manager trainees. Apply today and receive an $840 signing bonus.
Home Services.
How can we make you smile today?
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
When your house heats up and your AC's stuck, call the bright green trucks with the big thumbs up. Call Preferred Home Services.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred.
You want Want your day to be perfect, whether it's your wedding, prom, pageant, or homecoming. Demetra Designs understands. Voted best in the upstate, Demetra Designs is the upstate's largest full-service bridal emporium, featuring top designers for pageant, homecoming, and prom. Offering the selection of a major city retailer. From hair to makeup to photos, Demetra is committed to making all eyes turn when you enter the room. Visit our website right now. Print your instant Demetra formal wear savings coupon. Demetra Designs Bridal Emporium, Pleasantburg Drive, Greenville.
Don't worry, your house will sell in no time. Let's hope for the best. Congratulations! Brick houses tend to make life easier. Building an all-brick home can make all the difference in resale value. Choose brick and enjoy peace of mind wherever life may take you.
All right, Jim, you guys are the captain of the team. You're captains because you voted to be leaders. Teams, okay? Remember one thing for me? Play stops on the whistle. You guys are like brothers. You guys, these are my brothers. I'm not going to tell you our names because you're not going to remember them. Anyway, if you need to talk to us, just say, Mr. Ref, and we'll call you 20. The case may be, okay? I'm asking my umpire to come up and verify the coin toss. All right, we got the eagle, is the head. Back side is the tail. You got to make a call to him. One to first.
All right, guys. Also, one to toss. They're going to defer to the second half.
I think we got deferred to the second half, so I think the Southside Tigers will start with the football.
No.
Or we will start with the football. I thought Keith Evans said that. So we will receive the football, and it looks like we will have the same problem that we had last week, Keith Ausburn, and the fact that we have Austin gives me a little jab on the computer. It looks like tonight we'll also be fighting numbers as the Canes wearing those white jerseys with yellow numbers as well.
Yeah, I was looking at that before we got started. I'm not a huge fan of the white and gold, but man, does it not look clean.
Yeah, it looks really nice here on the road as you see the Canes warming up there on the sideline as they run back to their guys in the right end zone as we have officially a minute left on the clock before both these teams run out. And Ausburn, any kind of prediction? I know the last couple of weeks predictions have not went so well, so it's up to you if you want one.
63-7.
63-7. I'll accept that, as I was deciding if I wanted to flick a yellow jacket off of our sound equipment in front of us as the Canes run out and the Tigers run out even closer to us on this home sideline, wearing they're all black and orange with white stripes on the shoulders. As we've talked about, a team looking for their first win here at home. The Canes looking to keep their region play perfect tonight. And as you said, 63-7, I'll stay where the Canes have been. It's been 45, and it's been 45 a lot. I think 45-0 is right up the Canes' alley tonight, as we've been wrong a lot. So expect a 38-13 affair.
Yeah, I think if we pull our starters out early, which, hopefully we can get to that level, I think that 45 number sounds good.
As well, I agree. 12 minutes on the clock. The Canes kickoff team comes together across the way as the Tigers run out at around the 40. The greatest pump-up song in all of football starts to ring out here in Southside as Sandstorm begins here on the road. And the Southside kickoff team will line it up as looking for numbers for the kickoff. It's been Carson Bryant and Montu Brown. I do not think that's going to be Carson Bryant and Montu Brown this week. I think that's 10 and Jaden LeGrand to the left.
Yeah. As you said, the numbers are going to be hard to read tonight.
Give us some grace. Give us some love. We know you're gonna get the football game for 4 quarters hopefully tonight, technology willing, as it's off the chest of a Cane. They're able to grab it up right at the 34. And that's where Jacob Owens and this offense, Keith, that's been rolling, will go to work for the first time tonight.
Yeah, it's amazing how, I think it was like last year, it seemed like it was always the second half when we got the ball. Seems like.
Yeah. This week, at least, the Canes will start out with it. 11:56 for Owens and Montu to get rolling, as we'll see the starters run out for the Canes. Looks like Colby Mann will be your closest receiver with Caden Hill in the slot. And Montu Brown beside Owens. I still don't think that's Carson Bryant up top, but it definitely could be. Owens takes a snap, hands it off to Montu, trying to get to the bottom side of the field. He's slung down after a gain of just 2. And that is Jack Hughes up top, the sophomore receiver. So could be something to keep your eye on. Maybe no Carson Bryant tonight. 2 up top, 1 down low. Montu behind Owens. Owens lifts the knee, and he'll look to run it again. Hand it back off to 7. He's up the middle. Flag behind him. He's got a safety in front of him. Cuts one time, and he's 20-15, 10-5 touchdown. But there could be a flag to bring it back as it sits at the 38. And those things we talked about off air and things that can't happen, there's your first big play brought back, more than likely.
Yeah, and it was.
Everyone will run back. Go ahead.
I was trying to say I didn't see what it was, but I seen the hand going toward us. So,
and the offensive line this year has, as we've talked about, it's been really, really good, and at some drives it's been flag.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is, as we talked about, aggressiveness.
It is. It's gotten better throughout the year, but still.
Just got to know that line and cut it off at the whistle. Well, that one holding, but in the realm of why those flags are called.
And, you got some big guys from Southside trying to get through there, so.
Brings up 2nd down and long. Owens will look to throw. He'll go deep down the left side looking for Colby Mann, and that's through the hands of the Southside DB and Colby Mann. That brings up 3rd and long on drive number 1 for the Canes. As I talked about, Southside was speed on the edges.
Yeah. I know their record's not the best in the world, but I'm not sure points-wise, where they're not just able to get over the hump.
Looking to get a stop here versus the Canes on drive number 1. Owen steps up in the pocket, looking to go down the middle of the field, and overshoots Colby Mann on the left side and brings up a 4th and punt situation for the Canes offense. But will the punt team come on? And 4th and 16, I think Coach Freight's trying to send a statement to the offense early. We will not do this tonight.
Yeah, we had another holding call, and they declined it.
And here comes the punt team eventually. Now that's what Freight was waiting on to see if they were going to accept that hold. Nick Owens, the punter for the Canes, will stand inside the 15. Snap. Owens with a late punt. Takes a Canes bounce inside the 40, rolls all the way down to about the 36, and that's where Southside will start. And as you see the Southside players walking off the field beside me, Keith, a little bit of enthusiasm and a little bit of confidence after that first stop.
Yeah, that's how I would consider it, if I was them. Anytime you can stop us from scoring.
That's a big-time win. A lot of teams in the state have not been able to do that on drive one. The Southside Tigers offense look to get things rolling with the freshman in number 7, Brayson Sullivan. And it looks like Tyson Pepper in the backfield. I'll get a correction if I'm wrong after a couple of plays, as everyone knows. As he rotates to Sullivan's right side, and the Canes only with 3 down linemen. Snap over his head. The Canes trying to get to him. He just has to fall on it inside the 25, back to the 23. So the Canes catch a break on play 1 with a high snap. That makes it 2nd and long. And now the defense, just like last week, me and Curtis talked about, chance to go get the quarterback here early.
Yeah, when you get something like this right here, I would be sending most everybody I could.
We'll see if Jordan Miller and Anthony Freight agree with you, as it looks like Woodyard has rotated to this left side with maybe 4 hands in the dirt, and he'll just line up as a corner, and they will bring a backer into a gap. 2nd and long. Sullivan takes a snap, looks to hand it off up the middle, has a hole, and he'll gain 6 or 7 on play number 2 and make it 3rd and long. That was Tyson Pepper, running back, number 5. Same situation, 3rd and long. Chance for guys like J.T. Forrester to get in the backfield. Preston Schilling will walk up to the line, play a little press man at the bottom of your screen. 3rd and 15, snap for Sullivan, handoff. No, he'll keep it left side, and Forrester and the Canes meet him at about the 31, and that brings up 4th and long, so a stop for the Canes in response.
Yeah, it looked like he bobbled that ball from here.
And that's also been another talking point. Running the football, the Canes have had no problem stopping the run this season.
No.
As the Tiger punt team comes out at the 31, Canes have 2 punt returners standing at about the 40. Bringing pressure, able to get it off. Takes a bounce, and the Canes will take it at the 40. As he loses it at first, Canes maybe the first person on the ground. And it looks like it is Canes football at the 40, but 2 bobbles there early.
Yeah,
a story we've seen as well.
I started to say, it seems like the last 2 or 3 games it's been this way.
For me, it feels even a little longer than that. I get a little flashback to the start of, I believe it was the Fountain Inn game where he fumbled the opening kickoff.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, 1st down and 10, a chance to put the first points on the board here early. 1 up top and 3 down low for 4. He'll throw the screen out to Caden Hill, and he'll instantly be met by a corner back at the 36. Nothing working offensively for the Canes here on a couple of plays.
Yeah, like I said, Southside's going to come to play. Yeah.
And this also kind of reminds me of the start against Emerald. Just kind of got to get into the flow. Need one of those big plays to take the weight off the shoulder. Snap and hand off to 7. He's looking for one of those big plays up the middle, stiff arm, 50. He's in Tiger territory. Spins around to Tiger, and he's inside the 35. You need a big play. You know what number to call, Keith.
Yeah, I was actually surprised they called him on that one. But
hard to get him down an open field. All the way inside the 35. They'll give him the 33. Owens lifts the knee and takes the snap. He'll hand it back off to 7, trying to get it to the close side of the field. He's inside the 25, cuts it back to the middle, shrugs off a Tiger. 10, 5, still rolling inside as he'll be tackled at the 4. And Montu's cooking here on drive number 2.
Looked like he took some ballet lessons there for a second.
He's got crazy balance for such a big back. And we've heard the Leonard Fournette, the Derrick Henry comparisons all season. 7 trying to punch it in on drive number 2. Handoff to 7. Right side goes through a Tiger. Touchdown Hurricanes. Muntu Magic. 6-0 with 7:31 left to go here in quarter number 1. An imposing couple of plays, Keith.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and knock on some wood here. The sure hands that he also has as well. Those guys, trained on defense, to try to strip the ball. But he's got a grip on that thing, and he seems pretty sure-handed.
As you say that, and you knocked on wood already, yeah. I don't want to keep talking about it, actually. I'll just move on. 7:31. Canes looking to complete the PAT.
We've already talked about his running and everything so much. I was trying to bring up the other.
Can't bring up any negatives, or they might start happening. Josh Daniel looking to make it 7. Snap, hold, kick. Good. The Canes strike first here on the road. 7-0 right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Home Services.
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Go, 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 Preferred.
Back here on the road, 7:31 left here in quarter number 1. Josh Daniel out to do kickoff duties once again. It's like Brandon Smith, one of the return men back for the Tigers. Josh Daniel to run up and boom one down the middle as the Tigers let it roll inside the 5, and a touchback for Josh Daniel. That's a good sign for the special teams. Need some of that more off.
Yeah, maybe the second one in the end zone this year, maybe.
I remember one early in the season, I believe against Easley, as Daniel showed off the leg all season long. This Canes defense looking for yet another stop. 7:31 as I said. The Tigers' first drive with 3 and out after a snap over Sullivan's head on play number 1. A couple of runs the Canes were able to sniff out. First down and 10 for Sullivan. Brings a man in motion, hands it off on the jet sweep, trying to get back inside. He's met by a group of Canes. Number 11 not on the roster. It could be Aiden Sullivan, I believe. I mentioned him pregame as a player to watch, and it, I believe, is in number 10, actually.
Looks like they gave him 2. Short 2.
Makes it 2nd and 8. They'll go 3 receivers closest to you, one up top with the back to Sullivan's right. 2nd down and 8 for the Canes. Defense was 6:52. Snap, and he'll look to throw, rolling to the bottom of your screen. Canes bringing the pressure, throwing it to the sideline, and they'll say incomplete up close to the 27-28, intended for number 3, Ricky Anderson. Bring up 3rd down.
What was that pressure I was talking about?
It's been there thus far. O'Brien brothers up the middle. Forrester on the edge. We'll love to see a guy in Aiden Hickerson get back there and get himself a sack. He's been big in the run game for the Canes this season. I believe I checked it this week. Ethan O'Brien leads the Canes in sacks, if I'm not wrong. See if he can grab another one here on 3rd and 8. Snap for Sullivan. Pressure from behind, trying to lead his receiver upfield. And did he get both feet down? He did, up close to the 40. That's where they'll mark him. First down and 10 for the Tigers. Just some rollout chaos and finding his guy, motioning him up the field.
Yeah.
First down and 10 with 6:33. Cane fans made the travel. Big Sioux section tonight across the way as Sullivan takes a snap and hands it off right side. And the Canes are there. Forrester, the first one to meet him with Hickerson behind.
Looks like he made it back to the line of scrimmage.
Right on it, right at the 40. Second down and 10, 3 up top and 1 down low. Southside calls in their play. Canes will keep the 3 down linemen and walk Aiden Hickerson into a gap. Takes a snap, rolls to the top, got Woodard behind him. He falls down behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 36-37, make it 3rd and 13 or 14.
Looks like he loves to roll out. Stay in that pocket, which I wouldn't want to stay in that pocket either.
With the pressure the Canes have brought, I would not want to stand in there either. Hey, got to do your Lenore Sellers impression every once in a while. Get out of the pocket. 3rd down and 15. They'll take a little time relaying in their play. Thought we had a play guy. I don't see it on beside the scoreboard. So refs definitely keeping up with it on their own tonight. High snap. Canes bring pressure as Sullivan able to get away. Looking to throw. Looking for the crosser. And the Canes almost pick it off. Preston Schilling almost grabbed it with his hands.
Looks like that'll bring up the punting team.
4th and 15. Preston Schilling has had himself a nice couple of plays here in region play.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Grayson Kemp in that secondary. See if the special teams can get them a score as that punt short and low takes a bounce and the Canes come up and grab it. Caleb Mann trying to get closest to the sideline. He's in Tiger territory. Flag behind him. He's inside the 20. 15, 10, 5 touchdown. But a flag sits at the 48. If not, Colby Mann makes it 13-0. But I think this one could be coming back.
I think I've seen it, but it was questionable.
And it will be a hold against the Canes. It'll back them probably out of Tiger territory. But how many times this season have we talked about Colby Mann making a play on the punt return team?
Yeah. Hate to see those points go away.
Scene 2 taken off the board tonight as that one's marked at the 41. We've seen a 60-yard Muntu touchdown run taken away, and now a 60-plus punt return taken away for Colby Mann. As Owings in the offense looks to repeat what they did a drive ago. 3 up top, 1 down low with 7 standing behind him. Snap, he'll look to throw. He'll go screen to Colby Mann, dropped at the 40, and he had a bunch of room in front of him to see if he's able to grab that.
Just threw it just a little bit too low.
I'll play quarterback's advocate and say if it touches the hands, it's got to be brought in.
I've heard
but agree with you. But I'd agree with you that it was close to the ground. 2nd down and 10. See if Owens can make something happen here. 3 up top on 2 corners. See if the Canes go up top. And a flag on the Southside defensive end will more likely be offsides. The Southside defense is taking their chances, loading up the box and bringing the pressure.
Yeah. To me, you're bringing the pressure and you're trying to fill those holes. And make Montu kick it to the outside.
Yeah, that's the recipe. Where can you make 7 go and meet a defender? But sometimes he goes through defenders. 2nd down and 5 as they bring Caden Hill in motion. Snap, and they'll hand it off to 7. He'll bounce it outside. Got a good block in front of him. And he'll be tackled inside the 45 at the 43. As that big block coming from number 77, Braxton Welsh.
That was a pancake.
I believe
Different one.
I believe Welsh could be wrong, taking the place of Cooper Sanders in his absence. So I know Cooper's over there very excited after watching that. 1st down and 10 for Owens. He'll throw the screen again up top. Looking for his guy in Caden Hill. He'll have 6 or 7 more to make it 2nd down, deeper in Southside territory.
And that tackle was made by that blade of grass around that area.
4:05 left to roll. Canes trying to make this 14-0 early. 2nd down and 4. Brings a man in motion. They'll hand it off to Montu right side. He tries to bring it back up the middle, and he'll have a 1st down with a little bit more. Nice block up top, I believe, by tight end Aiden Haran. It has been vicious blocking at the line of scrimmage so far for the Canes. One up top, 3 down low for Owens with 3:24 to roll. No tight end on the line. Snap, and he'll look to throw the screen, looking for Colby Mann. Able to bring it back towards the middle of the field, trying to spin out of the tackle. He's inside the 20 at about the 17. Make it 2nd and 4 again. Flip the formation, 3 up top, 1 down low with Montu right behind 4. He'll fake the handoff, go screen up top, looking for Caden Hill. He's got a one-on-one, able to get around the first guy inside the 10, inside the 5. Did he lose the football? And Southside football at the 1 as Caden Hill fighting for extra yards. And just a little too much, and Southside able to take advantage. But if you're a Cane fan, gotta flip the mentality. You're looking for a safety locked in here at the 1.
Man.
What looked like was going to be a miraculous play from Caden Hill turns into a fumble at about the 1.5. No, the Canes are going to want to bring pressure in this situation. 2:38. Sullivan stands shotgun. He'll take the high snap, hand it off in the backfield. The Canes lock him up. Looking for a signal. Safety in the end zone to make it 9-0. And the Canes defense grabs himself some points this week. You know, head coach Anthony Frayton, you see Jordan Miller out there coming off the sideline. He's happy with that showing from the defense. And yes, you wanted 7, but now you get 2 extra points and you get the football back.
There you go.
Got to take your wins when you can get them. 2:33, and the Canes kick return team will get set and get ready, looking for a cleaner drive 3. Or 4, correction, because the Canes didn't score in that first drive. Looking to see where they're going to punt this off from, and it will be the 20. So, should be really good field position for the Canes. Teed up, ready to rock. Canes return men sit at the 40. Line drive right up the middle. Canes take it from the 39, trying to work his way up the middle, following blocks. Gets outside, looking for a one-on-one. 15-10, 5. Touchdown, and I do not have a number for the Canes return man, but will surely get one. That'll make it 15-0, pinning a PAT, and the Canes special teams has been a story here on the road.
Yeah, I love to see those special teams.
I'm sure I will be let know on a number and name for the return man for the Canes. I wanted to say that was Jack Hughes, but couldn't get a number.
Sloan Sanders is what the man in Columbia is
Sloan
telling us.
Sanders. Again, give us grace with these numbers on the back of the jersey as that PAT kick is up and good to make it 16-0 with 2:19 to go here on the road in Southside on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Lumber, now hiring Pittsburgh area manager trainees. Apply today and receive an $840 signing bonus.
Back here on the road at Southside High School, the Canes up 16-0 in a weird situation with the Canes fumble at the 1, get a safety, and then score a touchdown. A deep kick to the left side of the 10. Trying to work his way out of bounds, and will up close to the 20, as I believe that was Ricky Anderson on the return. And back to Sloan Sanders, because I didn't get to give him his love on the punt return. He's been big defensively, as Curtis talked about last week, playing a little bit on the edge, a little safety. He's been a wild card for the Canes everywhere. Gives me a flashback to a guy named Montu Brown on special teams in the last 2 seasons. First down and 10 for Sullivan as the Tigers offense looking for something to work here early on this Canes defense.
2:14 to go in the quarter.
3 up top and 1 down low. Sullivan takes a high snap once again, drops it in front of him, and he'll be down to 12. And that's been a problem tonight for the Tigers offense. Canes will gladly accept, and as the clock will keep running, and it's a loss of a couple of yards.
I'm not sure how all their other games are going, but I'm going to credit all this to our defensive line. They're in a hurry to get the ball back so they can block.
JT Forsher's made it very hard so far to have enough time. The Canes quickly back there once again, and a tackle for loss inside the 10 as the Canes brought everyone on this left side. And that'll make it 3rd and even longer. And I believe Woodard, one of the guys back there instantly. $1:12 and rolling here in quarter number 1. Third down and long as the Southside offense now set. 3 down low, 1 up top, and trio set closest to you for the Tigers. Snap looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, able to get out of it. Looking to, thought about throwing it away and decides to just run it out of bounds with 43.6. They'll mark him out at the 6-yard line, and 4th down, here comes the punt team again. And Colby Mann will be looking for redemption here on the special teams unit. Grayson Kemp will be the guy returning with Colby Mann. Stands at about the 35. And I believe timeout Tigers, and they'll take it 43.6 when we come back. Tigers punt to the Canes here in the first.
At Papa Bear Car Wash, we are taking your typical car wash experience and putting a personal touch on it here in South Carolina. At Papa Bear, you don't just get a clean, dry, shiny car. You also get a feeling of family and a community partner, always supporting great local causes in our communities. Here at PB, we have incredible fundraising opportunities to serve sports teams, clubs, nonprofits, churches, and more. Car washing is our passion. Family is at our core. Only the best for the PB family. See you soon.
Back here on the road at Southside High School, Canes up 16-0, 43.6 to go here in quarter number one. The Tigers looking to punt. Colby Mann and Grayson Kemp stand at the 35. The Canes get back, they're going to hand on it. It bounces at the 1, and the Tigers touch it and go out of the 5. And the Canes are going to have really good starting field position inside the Tigers' 5-yard line.
I stood up to watch that one because I felt like we had a block coming.
That's exactly what takes place. Is 4 yards will not add much to that Montu Brown ticker that we got on the screen.
Yeah.
As you would think that's where the Canes are going to turn to here on a first and goal from the 4. And that would be Montu's second touchdown if he can grab it. Jacob stands at about the 8. Snap, handoff to 7. No, he keeps it. 4 up the middle. Jacob wants one himself as he has a 4-yard rushing touchdown. The sophomore quarterback makes it 22-0, pinning a PAT. I love when he pulls it. He's always able to find room.
Yeah. And that's, I'm going to say his name again. That is the thing with having a weapon of Montu, because everybody is going to key on him. And that just, like I said, it opens up so many other options.
And it's also like Jacob Owings is an athletic quarterback. He's been able to show off his legs enough this season as the PAT 32.7. Snap, hold, and kick from Josh Daniel is good. 23-0 with 32.7 to go in quarter number 1.
Are you looking for a brand new home in the Greenville, South Carolina area? With so many builders and communities, how can you be sure you will get the best deal? Realtor Glenn Klinger specializes in new home sales. Glenn is new home sales and residential construction certified and an expert in new homes in Greenville. So why take a chance on missing out on the perfect new home?
Back here on the road, 32.7 to go in the first quarter. Canes up 23-0. It's been a weird one for the Canes offensively. As we sit at 23, deep kick from Daniel goes up the middle. Southside will take it from the 10. The Canes with a big hit at the 30. And he'll be driven out of bounds at about the 22. I think Keith Ausburn just rewatched the hit that everyone on this side saw. But a first down and 10, and this game's defense has been the talk of the town so far. They've got points to their name. They've turned a couple of short field positions into points. First down and 10 once again for Braylon Sullivan. Snap high once again, goes through the hands. Canes pick it up. 10-5, touchdown. I believe that's Sloan Sanders again. There's a flag as Ausburn's pointing at it. There is a flag at the line of scrimmage, but hopefully not on the Canes, you would think. And if not, Sloan Sanders would have his second touchdown of the night and be inching towards a player of the game situation.
False start.
It is a false start, yes. So that will give Sloan Sanders his second touchdown of the night.
Another score by the defense.
And 21 doing his job as good as anybody tonight. He got as many touchdowns as the All-State running back that we believe in so much on the offensive side of the football. 29-0 with 19.7. The Canes will, I believe, trying to give teams a new look formation-wise with a PAT, but a flag thrown from behind. Legal substitution, I think that was from the defense. Too many people on the field, more than likely, as they'll take a guy off with 19.7. Number 42, Jacaden Pringle. Daniel looking to make it 30 points here in quarter number one. It's a line drive. Good. 30-0. 19.7 to go in quarter number one right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Thanks for watching the Wren Broadcast Network. If you'd like to become a sponsor, email Austin Tripp or Stan Yarborough for more information.
Back on the road for another kickoff from Josh Daniel and the Canes. I think he just talked about 30 points. Canes 10 points away from making this game go a little bit quicker, as 40 is that time running threshold. But with 19.7, enough for a kickoff and a couple of plays for the Tigers. As that one's boomed down the left side. Tigers able to come up and take it inside the 10. Make his way to the 20, runs through a Cane at the 19 and tackled at the 21. That leaves 13.7. Sloan Sanders has been the story to watch defensively. He's back playing safety with the Canes on this drive. Lone gunman in the middle of the field. The Canes defensively look like they're going to go two corners up top, two down low with Schilling and Woodard. And Sullivan stands shotgun on the first down and 10 from the 21. Snap and handoff up the middle. The Canes wrap him up and take him down right at the 25, as that's Tyson Pepper.
Had a nice hole to get through.
Canes have not allowed many holes to happen tonight, as that's the end of quarter number one. We'll flip fields 30-0. Canes lead right here on the Wren Broadcast Network.
When I walk into Sparrow Financial, they know me by name. They make you feel at home.
We have our personal checking account. We have our business account. My boys are the beneficiaries of that, too, with their accounts at Sparrow.
They truly care about you and helping you understand what your best options are going to be.
From in-branch to online, it's personality and relationships. And that's what will be there for quite some time.
If you want financial freedom, they got your back.
I wouldn't pick any other banking institution other than Sparrow Financial.
here on the road. 12 minutes back on the clock here in quarter number 2. Again, the Canes lead 30-0. Trying to stand up for another stop here on the opposite side of the field with 12 minutes. Second down, let's say 5. High snap again. Throw it out to the bottom. Bunch of field in front of him for the Tigers receivers. He gets to the 24. Pop from behind. He'll be driven backwards inside the 20 as the Canes looking for a punch out. He'll be marked back towards the original line of scrimmage to make it about 3rd and 9.
They gave him a yard on that one. Maybe a yard.
Sullivan will go back to shotgun, running back to his right. 3 up top and 1 down low as the Canes spread out defensively. And the right tackle for the Tigers, I think, also thought he was going to spread out a little bit on the right side as well. Hey, that happens at the SEC level. We can't be. That happens everywhere. Tackle sees a defensive lineman move. He's like, oh, we're going. Let's go. Yeah. Make it 3rd and 14. Canes do the same thing. Spread the end and nose tackle out wide. And bring Aiden Higgerson right up the middle in the A gap. And they'll rotate Peppers to Sullivan's left side. High snap over Sullivan's head. He's thought about diving on it. The Canes tracking him all the way to the end zone, and he'll be kicked all the way through. And the Canes will have 2 more points and get the football back with 10:41. And that gave me flashbacks to watching Steven Garcia throw the football through the goalpost versus Alabama.
Yeah. Good to see some good sportsmanship going on out there as well.
Sullivan, not much he can do. Over his head a lot tonight. As whenever he's been able to get outside of the pocket, we've seen what he can do. Throw those drag routes, those open routes, he's able to maneuver guys up the field.
As quick as we're getting in the backfield, I almost want to say, dude, it's time to go under center. But as quick as we're getting back there.
Yeah. You'll be looking like Mike Shula. You go under center. As the Tigers will kick off after the safety, 32-0. Canes 8 points away from that 40 mark that we talked about early on. This also led to a touchdown a while ago with Jaden LeGrand and Sloan Sanders standing beside each other. And a line drive up the middle as Colby Mann will take it away and look to work his way up the right side. He's tackled in Tiger territory right at the 40 as the Canes with some extra blocks downfield with 10:35. And the offense has had no long fields to drive tonight.
Yeah, at this point, I don't know if we're going to get the school record tonight or not.
Definitely not looking on pace, but he's inching close to a reasonable number against Westside in a week's time as he's down to 208 before this play. Shotgun look for Owens. He brings a man in motion. He'll hand it off to 7 up top. He loses the football, able to regather it and get back to the line of scrimmage. Cuts it back inside. Got a block to the left. Stiff arms the Tiger in the middle of the field. He's inside the 25, and he'll be thrown down finally at the 20. And to think that all started with a drop football, Keith Ausburn.
Oh, boy.
It is something to watch.
My comment earlier, huh?
Inside 200 now. On that single season Canes rush record. Snap. Owens looks to throw. He's going left side looking for the back corner. And I don't think he got his feet in, and he did not. I believe looking for Caden Hill at the top of the screen.
think he caught it. It's just the fact that his feet was out. That was an awesome catch.
Brings up 2nd down and 10 for the sophomore QB. Lifts the knee. He'll hand it off to 7 left side. Big hole up the middle. And he'll be tackled from behind inside the 10 at about the 6. And he'll get help from his offensive lineman with 9:43. And he'll limp off to the sideline. Hopefully get checked out by that world-famous Johnny down there on the sideline.
Yeah, the way that tackle happened, it landed on the back of his leg. So, to me, I think I'd just go ahead and leave him out the rest of the game.
Owens takes a snap. He'll hand off right side, cut up the middle. And the Canes have a touchdown. I want to say Aiden Moore has been the guy to come in. I'll get Austin to clarify me on if it was Aiden Moore or not, but I'll run with Aiden Moore on the initial touchdown, as that makes the Canes 38-0, pinning a PAT. As Josh Daniel and Ty Davis walk out. Ty Davis to hold, looking to make it 39. Snap, hold, and kick from Daniel. That goes left, no good, and makes it 38-0 with 9:10 to go. Aiden Moore with a rushing touchdown here in the second quarter as the Canes lead on the Wren Broadcast Network. Back here at home as they line up for kickoff 38-0. The guy who holds the Canes single season rush record, Joe Louis Haygood Jr. lived from 1957 to 2005, played from 1973 to 1975, 1,974, he rushed for 1,825 yards. As I'll finish that up after the kickoff, as they'll call it dead actually at the top of the field. So I'll get a chance to complete my thought with 9-10. Of course, Haygood Jr. was a part of Jeff Tate's team when Jeff Tate was playing quarterback here at Wren High School. The Canes were coached by Jack King in his 3rd season at Wren. Went 10-3, won the 2A Region 2 title, and made it to the state final, but lost to Chapin 26-14. And also, haven't talked about it a lot, but the guy that sits in second, Wendell Rhodes, as we all know, is a legend here in Piedmont. Coached on the coaching staff, of course, Sidney Rhodes, the Carolina great special teamer, and is, of course, coaching here at Wren as well. As if Muntu is able to break their record, that is a record that has been sitting there forever, Keith Ausburn.
Oh, yeah. That's getting about my birthday.
We're talking Keith Ausburn age range.
Yeah.
9:10 to go. Josh Daniel to kick it left side, and it'll take a Canes bounce into the end zone for a touchback. As the Southside offense looking for some momentum before we go to halftime, but the defense has done their job so far tonight. Muntu has been told has already passed Wendell Rhodes thus far tonight. As I've talked about, Coach Rhodes has been an all-timer here in Piedmont. Of course, would love to see 7 more than likely hold that record.
Yeah, I would love it.
1st down and 10. Yeah, Sullivan stands shotgun. I believe we're also told Muntu at 8 rushes for about 125 already tonight, I think is what Austin told us, which is wild after all the big runs we've seen tonight. Sullivan stands with Peppers to his right. Snap, he'll look to throw. He'll go screen to the bottom side and through the legs of the intended receiver, and Aiden Sullivan makes it 2nd down and 10.
Second down.
And they'll say actually an incomplete and a fumble behind the line of scrimmage. They'll back it up. Inside the 20, close to the 15. Stop the play. I know last week me and Curtis had some fun with those guys down there talking. They'll have some fun talking about it a little more. They'll walk it to the opposite hash and place it down. Makes it 2nd and long regardless. Sullivan shotgun with Peppers to his left. Takes a snap and he'll hand it off to Peppers up the middle. And he's instantly brought down up close past the 10, maybe the 12, 13 yard line. 3rd down and long.
I'm getting word that they may be letting Montu set out the rest of the game.
Which would not be shocking. Yes, we all hope that tackle not anything serious, and Montu's able to still roll as he's been rolling. 3rd down long for this defense that's played so well tonight. Scored a touchdown or two and got themselves 2 safeties on the night. Sullivan in shotgun once again. Low snap, and he'll look to keep it at the top of your screen. Got a one-on-one. The Cane's able to get the ball out of his hands and fall on it inside the 15, close to the 10. So the defense with another turnover here on the road. We talked about fumbles during pregame, Keith Ausburn.
Yep.
Then we need to start talking a little more about stuff we want to see happen. As the Canes will have it right outside the 10, I believe, close to 11 or 12. And Aiden Moore will make the jog out with Jacob Owings once again. 1st down and 10. Tight end on the line, 1 up top, 1 down low for 4. Snap, hand it off to Moore. He'll look to go up the left side and drive it inside the 10. And he'll be brought backwards after a gain of a couple. That'll give them about 4 to make it 2nd down and 6. Same formation, 1 up top, 1 down low, tight end on the line. Snap, handoff to Moore right side. He's able to almost break out of a tackle and get close to the 5, but he'll gain 2 or 3 more. And actually, I believe Ty Davis into the ball game at quarterback as well. Yeah, Sticks, known for that number 11. Get his run as quarterback here in region play. Lifts the knee. He'll look to throw. Going down the middle. Hit his intended guy, but through the hands with 6:24, and that brings up 4th down for the Canes offense. Thought maybe could be a situation where we see Daniel not looking like that's going to be the case as the offense lines back up to go at it again. 4th down and a long 4, maybe 5. 1 up top and 1 down, 2 down low for Sticks with more behind him. Snap. He'll keep it. Ty Davis with a bunch of room and a blocker in front of him. He goes over a Tiger. Ty Davis matches Jacob Owens with a rushing touchdown tonight and gets the Canes over 40. That's what Ty Davis brings to the table as a rushing quarterback. As Sticks finally gets some more.
That's good.
Makes it 44-0, pinning the PAT, and somehow, Keith, we've worked it to my score, 45.
In the second.
Yeah,
middle of the second
little
quarter.
early. Ty still out there holding it for Daniel. Up and good. 45-0 with 6:24 left in the second. The Canes offense and defense rolling here on the road on the Wren Broadcast Network.
You've been there through it all, from first steps to new adventures, from major milestones to the smallest moments. You've been there every step of the way, supporting our dreams and celebrating our success.
Back here on the road for kickoff as that's a deep kick down the left side. Southside able to pick it up, trying to work it back to the middle of the field, and he's wrestled down from behind inside the 20. Also stick around for the halftime interview with Keith Evans and head coach Anthony Freight.
Trying to remember what the score is that we were talking about earlier, where we have a running clock.
Yeah, I think we lied to a lot of people because it's 45-0 in that run. It could be a second half rule, though.
Yeah.
1st down and 10. 42 points is what we're being told. Handoff in the backfield. Canes there quickly, and Peppers will go down inside the 20 with a flag from in front, which could be a face mask. There will be a holding. Backs up the Tigers. Worried me a little bit because where the flag was thrown. That'll back them into the 15 to about the 12. With 6:01 to run. Still 1st down, because that makes it 1st down and 20. Now everything's set and ready to rock. 3 up top and 1 down low for Sullivan. High snap again. Handoff to Peppers up the middle. He's trying to use his aggressiveness tonight as he's up past the 15 to the 16 or 17.
Second and 11.
Front 7 for the Canes has been on it tonight. Of course, we'll get to see some new faces as we go along. Give us some grace for parents that see their kids make big plays tonight. We can't always find the numbers as fast. Snap for Sullivan as he hands it back off to Peppers, and he's gobbled up at about the 17 or 18. 4:42 to roll, make it 3rd down. Third and 10, right on it. Homecoming night here on the road at Southside. A lot of festivities will happen during halftime. Get your chance to get a snack, get some drinks, come back and watch the second half Canes football right here on the Wren Broadcast Network. We thank everyone for tuning in every single week, all of our sponsors to make this thing possible. As that's a quick screen out to the bottom. Loose ball again, able to re-control it up past the 25 and tackled up close to the 30, which should be enough for a Southside first down.
I think that'll be their second one for tonight.
That other one coming on that first drive, I believe, for the Tigers. And with 3:50, it will be.
Give the fans a little something to cheer about.
Always got to take your wins when you can get it in high school football. First down and 10. 2 up top, 2 down low for Sullivan. Direct snap to the running back. Pepper's trying to go through the Canes defense. He gets up past the 35 to the 37. Actually, that will be Aiden Sullivan.
Southside trying to look like they get a little bit of life in them.
New running back, at least trying them out here in the second quarter. Looks a little bit more size, a defensive end / running back. See if they can get themselves an offensive drive here before halftime. High snap, looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, able to get away at the top of the field. Tackled from behind at the 40. He will be close on 3rd and probably 1. It is 3rd down and 1. Right on the 40-yard line. 41's where you got to be. Sullivan with a late handoff. Canes meet him, but he's able to dive forward close to that mark. Looks like they'll give him a yard more with 2:35 left here in quarter number 2. And back-to-back first downs for the Southside offense. Got something cooking if you're a Tiger fan offensively. One up top and 2 down low. Actually, they'll split it. 2 up top, 2 down low. Didn't see the receiver in the flat at the top of your screen. Sullivan's in the backfield together. Goes over both of their head, and the freshman quarterback able to just fall on it back behind the line of scrimmage, make it 2nd and long. And that's been the drive killers tonight for Southside.
Yeah, about 2nd and Berea right now.
Second and definitely a trip back home after this one. As Curtis was talking about, this is probably the shortest drive for any teams the Canes will play all year.
Yeah.
2nd down and forever, it seems. 1 up top and 3 down low. Sullivan a roll to the bottom, instantly gobbled up at about the 22 and taken down. The Canes defense has brought pressure tonight. That has not mattered who is on the defensive line for the Canes. Everyone's been able to get back there so far. Third down and even longer than 2nd. A trip, not back home, but round trip. Get on a plane, fly maybe. 1 up top and 3 down low with Sullivan's tied together in the backfield. Snap, looks to throw the screen. Hits his guy at about the 18. Tackle to the 22. I believe Jaden LeGrand comes up to make that play. 25 seconds to roll here in half number 1, and that more than likely will be the last play of the half.
Yeah, I would not be in a hurry to.
I think Southside knows, and maybe you can get one off, but it doesn't look like they're actually going to line anything up and run it. They will let it run out. Gaines lead 45-0, as we'll send it down to Evans, hopefully get a halftime interview from Coach Freight.
All right, guys, let's hit a little word with Coach here. Coach, great first half, played a lot of people. I don't think you have to make any adjustments. We just need to finish this one off.
Yeah, I was proud of the boys for, the way they handled it. And I told them before the game, sometimes the opponent that you're playing is not always the team itself. And, I got a lot of respect for AJ. He's a Wren grad. He's over here, busting his butt and doing what he can do to be as good as they can be over here. And he's got a tough road to hoe. And I'm just appreciate the way our boys handled that. It was very businesslike. And, I was really glad to see some guys make some plays, because there's a lot of guys on our team that have been waiting to get in there and get some good time and make some plays. So I'm proud of them for that.
That's great. You can tell they're excited to get in, so I think you're going to get some good play out of them in the second half. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Keith.
Interview from Keith Evans on the sideline as we'll head to halftime. I'll run through some stats as Jacob Owens 2 for 7, 8 yards tonight. Not a lot of things happening through the air, as not many receivers to have catches. Colby Mann 1 for 6, and Caden Hill 2 for 2 yards. Rushing tonight, Jacob Owens 1 for 4 and a touchdown. Montu Brown 8 rushes, 125 and a touchdown, and Ty Davis 1 for 7 yards with a touchdown, and Aiden Moore 3 carries for 11 yards and a touchdown. We come back the second half on the road at Southside, right here on Wren Broadcast Network.
You want your day to be perfect, whether it's your wedding, prom, pageant, or homecoming. Demetra Designs understands. Voted best in the upstate, Demetra Designs is the upstate's largest full-service bridal emporium, featuring top designers for pageant, homecoming, and prom. Offering the selection of a major city retailer. From hair to makeup to photos, Demetra is committed to making all eyes turn when you enter the room. Visit our website right now. Print your instant Demetra formal wear savings coupon. Demetra Designs Bridal Emporium, Pleasantburg Drive, Greenville.
How can we make you smile today?
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
When your house heats up and your AC's stuck, call the bright green trucks with the big thumbs up. Call Preferred Home Services.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred.
Out of 10 stars. You'll always be super satisfied with Preferred.
And they're still getting great reviews.
I recommend them to everyone.
Need a plumber now? Call Preferred Home Services and get a plumber today. Guaranteed, or it's free.
5-star performance! Most trusted. Most convenient.
And still the most experienced.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred!
Thanks for watching the Wren Broadcast Network. If you'd like to become a sponsor, email Austin Tripp or Stan Yarborough for more information.
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Go, 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 Preferred!
Hey, Wren Hurricane fans, ready to catch all the action this season? Look no further than the GoFan app, your one-stop shop for season tickets and game tickets to every Wren Hurricane athletic event. With GoFan, it's never been easier to secure your seat and support your team. Just download the app, find your game, and purchase your tickets in a snap. Don't miss out on any of the excitement. Get your tickets now on GoFan and cheer on the Hurricanes to victory.
At Papa Bear Car Wash, we are taking your typical car wash experience and putting a personal touch on it here in South Carolina. At Papa Bear, you don't just get a clean, dry, shiny car. You also get a feeling of family and a community partner, always supporting great local causes in our communities. Here at PB, we have incredible fundraising opportunities to serve sports teams, clubs, nonprofits, churches, and more. Car washing is our passion. Family is at our core. Only the best for the PB family. See you soon.
Lumber, now hiring Pittsburgh area manager trainees. Apply today and receive an $840 signing bonus.
You've been there through it all, from first steps to new adventures, from major milestones to the smallest moments. You've been there every step of the way, supporting our dreams and celebrating our success.
Looking for a transportation partner that's got it all? Choose Compass for seamless international and domestic freight solutions. Need full truckload, LTL, LCL, FCL, or air freight cargo moved? No problem. Choose Compass. Trust Compass Logistics, Inc. to handle your imports, exports, and domestic shipments with speed, precision, and value. Compass Logistics, Inc., where your cargo meets its destination with ease.
When I walk into Sparrow Financial, they know me by name. They make you feel at home.
We have our personal checking account, we have our business account. My boys are the beneficiaries of that too with their accounts at Sparrow.
They truly care about you and helping you understand what your best options are going to be.
From in-branch to online, it's personality and relationships. And that's what will be there for quite some time.
If you want financial freedom, they got your back.
I wouldn't pick any other banking institution other than Sparrow Financial.
Auto Dose Smart Machine. Like a Bosch. Saving water, be more green. Like a Bosch. Dishes dry straight away. Like a Bosch. Energy gets label A. Like a Bosch. Healthy food longer fresh. Like a Bosch. Eat 'em all, much less trash. Like a Bosch. Live more sustainably, like a Bosch, with many solutions that can lead to a better way of living. From Bosch.
Thank you to our team physicians and athletic trainers for the excellent sports medicine care they provide to our school and community. St. Francis Sports Medicine and Bon Secours Piedmont Orthopedics. Together, we keep you moving.
Is your current home cramping your style? Or maybe your nest has become too empty? Selling a home on your own can be frustrating and confusing. not to mention all that paperwork. Don't lose sleep stressing over selling your home. Glenn and Alicia Klinger serve the greater Greenville, South Carolina market and will help you get your home sold and find a new one that best fits your list of wants and needs. You can spend your time dreaming of your next home.
Don't worry, your house will sell in no time. Let's hope for the best. Congratulations! Brick houses tend to make life easier. Building an all-brick home can make all the difference in resale value. Choose brick and enjoy peace of mind wherever life may take you.
Are you looking for a brand new home in the Greenville, South Carolina area? With so many builders and communities, how can you be sure you will get the best deal? Realtor Glenn Klinger specializes in new home sales. Glenn is new home sales and residential construction certified and an expert in new homes in Greenville. So why take a chance on missing out on the perfect new home?
An hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But at Zaxby's, he's dunking all over these fools. Zax sauce, bang. Tongue torch, boom. Hot honey mustard. My man's putting on a clinic.
Welcome to Dunk City.
And one, baby.
Thanks, baby. Dude. Babe, dude.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
You want your day to be perfect, whether it's your wedding, prom, pageant, or homecoming. Demetra Designs understands. Voted best in the upstate, Demetra Designs is the upstate's largest full-service bridal emporium, featuring top designers for pageant, homecoming, and prom. Offering the selection of a major city retailer. From hair to makeup to photos, Demetra is committed to making all eyes turn when you enter the room. Visit our website right now. Print your instant Demetra formal wear savings coupon. Demetra Designs Bridal Emporium, Pleasantburg Drive, Greenville.
Auto Dose Smart Machine. Like a Bosch. Saving water, be more green. Like a Bosch. Dishes dry straight away. Like a Bosch. Energy gets label A. Like a Bosch. Healthy food longer fresh. Like a Bosch. Eat 'em all, much less trash. Like a Bosch. Live more sustainably, like a Bosch. With many solutions that can lead to a better way of living. From Bosch.
Thank you to our team physicians and athletic trainers for the excellent sports medicine care they provide to our school and community. St. Francis Sports Medicine and Bon Secours Piedmont Orthopedics. Together, we keep you moving.
At Papa Bear Car Wash, we are taking your typical car wash experience and putting a personal touch on it here in South Carolina. At Papa Bear, you don't just get a clean, dry, shiny car. You also get a feeling of family and a community partner, always supporting great local causes in our communities. Here at PB, we have incredible fundraising opportunities to serve sports teams, clubs, nonprofits, churches, and more. Car washing is our passion. Family is at our core. Only the best for the PB family. See you soon.
How can we make you smile today?
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
When your house heats up and your AC's stuck, call the bright green trucks with the big thumbs up. Call Preferred Home Services.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred.
Looking for a transportation partner that's got it all? Choose Compass for seamless international and domestic freight solutions. Need full truckload, LTL, LCL, FCL, or air freight cargo moved? No problem. Choose Compass. Trust Compass Logistics, Inc. to handle your imports, exports, and domestic shipments with speed, precision, and value. Compass Logistics, Inc., where your cargo meets its destination with ease.
to catch all the action this season? Look no further than the GoFan app, your one-stop shop for season tickets and game tickets to every Wren Hurricane athletic event. With GoFan, it's never been easier to secure your seat and support your team. Just download the app, find your game, and purchase your tickets in a snap. Don't miss out on any of the excitement. Get your tickets now on GoFan and cheer on the Hurricanes to victory.
I would give him 15 out of 10 stars. He'll always be super satisfied with Preferred.
And they're still getting great reviews.
I recommend them to everyone.
Need a plumber now? Call Preferred Home Services and get a plumber today. Guaranteed or it's free.
5-star performance! Most trusted. Most convenient.
And still the most experienced.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred!
Don't worry, your house will sell in no time. Let's hope for the best. Congratulations! Brick houses tend to make life easier. Building an all-brick home can make all the difference in resale value. Choose brick and enjoy peace of mind wherever life may take you.
At Papa Bear Car Wash, we are taking your typical car wash experience and putting a personal touch on it here in South Carolina. At Papa Bear, you don't just get a clean, dry, shiny car. You also get a feeling of family and a community partner, always supporting great local causes in our communities. Here at PB, we have incredible fundraising opportunities to serve sports teams, clubs, nonprofits, churches, and more. Car washing is our passion. Family is at our core. Only the best for the PB family. See you soon.
Thanks for watching the Wren Broadcast Network. If you'd like to become a sponsor, email Austin Tripp or Stan Yarborough for more information.
You've been there through it all, from first steps to new adventures, from major milestones to the smallest moments. You've been there every step of the way, supporting our dreams and celebrating our success.
Dose smart machine. Like a Bosch. Saving water, be more green. Like a Bosch. Dishes dry straight away. Like a Bosch. Energy gets label A. Like a Bosch. Healthy food longer fresh. Like a Bosch. Eat 'em all, much less trash. Like a Bosch.
Live more sustainably, like a Bosch, with many solutions that can lead to a better way of living. From Bosch.
Is your current home cramping your style? Or maybe your nest has become too empty? Selling a home on your own can be frustrating and confusing, not to mention all that paperwork. Don't lose sleep stressing over selling your home. Glenn and Alicia Klinger serve the greater Greenville, South Carolina market and will help you get your home sold and find a new one that best fits your list of wants and needs. You can spend your time dreaming of your next home.
Thank you to our team physicians and athletic trainers for the excellent sports medicine care they provide to our school and community. St. Francis Sports Medicine and Bon Secours Piedmont Orthopedics. Together, we keep you moving.
Home services. How can we make you smile today?
Schedule your sewer drain clearing with Preferred Home Services today. If we can't clear it, it's free.
When your house heats up and your AC's stuck, call the bright green trucks with the big thumbs up. Call Preferred Home Services.
Electrical, plumbing, cooling too.
Preferred Home Services. Go, 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 Preferred.
When I walk into Sparrow Financial, they know me by name. They make you feel at home.
We have our personal checking account. We have our business account. My boys are the beneficiaries of that too with their accounts at Sparrow.
They truly care about you and helping you understand what your best options are going to be.
From in-branch to online, it's personality and relationships. And that's what we'll be there for quite some time.
If you want financial freedom, they got your back.
I wouldn't pick any other banking institution other than Sparrow Financial.
Here on the road as the Canes lead 45-0 to open up this third quarter. And they will kick off from left to right here at Southside High School as Josh Daniel has it teed up, ready to rock. And another boomer down that left side. Takes a bounce and at the 10, Southside Tiger met at about the 15 as the Canes with a big-time hit able to get up after that play and get back up safely, which is kind of shocking.
I think we should have a running clock second half.
That looks like the case as it is running to our left. As the Tiger offense comes out, and Keith, we talked about it a lot tonight. The defense has done their job and more tonight, flying to the football, a couple turnovers. It's been perfection from those guys.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for much more from our defense tonight. It's special teams.
Sullivan will stand at about the 10 with Aiden right behind him. High snap, and they will hand it off to 10. closest to you, trying to run over the Canes defensive lineman, and he's still going up past the 15, close to the 18-yard line, as Southside has looked like maybe they found a running back here early.
Yeah, since he's been in, they've definitely had some positive yards.
2 first downs, I think, on his first drive running the football, and Aiden Sullivan. 1 up top and 1 down low as they'll bring a guy in motion. Hand it right back off to Sullivan up the middle, and he'll dive past the 20 to the 21 and make it third and a little bit more manageable. As Preston Schilling will check off.
They got a Southside player down.
That they do right at the 20, so we'll take a quick break. Canes lead 45-0 with 10:25 to go here in the third, as I'll let Austin save some commercials and run some highlight music here on the Wren Broadcast Network. Back here on the Wren Broadcast Network. Thank you for staying tuned. Kevin Gonzalez, the sophomore lineman, able to get up and off the field. Hopefully okay. The sophomore been a big part of the line of scrimmage for the Tigers this season as they hand it off to Sullivan up the middle. He's to the 25, right at that first down marker. We'll see the spot, and that'll tell the story. The closest official says first down and 10. And that it will. First down and 10 for Aiden Sullivan once again. That's 3 in the last 2 drives for the Tigers. Also, I'll let Keith do some investigation here and get us some scores here in the third and fourth quarter for everyone tuned in as Sullivan gets the carry and back to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't get much more. Make it second down and 10. $9:30 to go. They'll give him the 1, actually second down and 9. Sullivan turning around, trying to relay the play to his running back. Brings a receiver in motion, and they'll pitch it out to him, trying to use speed on the edge. Cuts it back inside. The Canes are there from the corner position, and he'll lose 2. Make it third down and 11.
Starting to say, that didn't quite work.
Trying to get outside, play the speed towards the sideline. The Canes have been doing that well defensively ever since that Woodruff game we talked about, playing sideline to sideline with Aiden Gibson. I actually won't give him a loss of 2, make it 3rd down and 10. Canes defense trying to get off the field to start the second half. Again, running clock here in the second half as we're already down to 8:17. High snap. They'll go to a pitch once again. Closest side of the field. Canes there again. Tackled at the 21, going backwards. And some extra blocking at the top of the field as well, but makes it 4th down regardless as the defense gets off the field again.
And it's up 22-0 over Easley. Woodruff 17, Chapman 3.
Two scores right there that were kind of expected tonight. Late add-on to the Southside punt team here on 4th down. And let's say 14 with 7:22 and rolling. Punt. Got a tip of it, did the Canes, and it goes straight in the air, bounces off a Southside Tiger, and the Canes will let the Tigers jump on it at about the 10. So more than likely, we're Ty Davis and Aiden Moore will start with 7:05.
Start off with some short field position.
Said that a couple times tonight. Couple block punts, some short fields. Saw Jacob Owens keep a 4-yard rushing touchdown. Seen Muntu have a 7-yard rushing touchdown. Ty Davis already with a rushing touchdown to his name. Will come out with Aiden Moore with this group of 2s. 2 up top and 1 down low. 1st down and 10 from the 20. Lifts the knee, takes a snap. He'll hand it off to Moore left side as Aiden tries to follow his blockers as he'll only get a couple inside the 20. They'll give him about 1.5, make it 2nd down and 9. Already had some success, so confidence looking to build on it is 11. He looks to throw bottom of the field. Broken a tackle inside the 15, dives inside the 10 as I believe that's Jack Hughes at the bottom.
Not seeing a score for the Fountain Inn Emerald.
Jack Hughes is lined up at the bottom. I believe that Zion Morgan at tight end for the Canes. And that pink tape around his left ankle. Snap, hand off to Moore. Cuts it up the middle, following his blocks, able to read it well. Dives inside the 5, and he'll be marked down at the 2. Nice read from the young running back. Inside 5 minutes now.
West Side up 20-3 over Lawrence.
Definitely looking like a region championship next week. Both teams holding steady. Davis stands shotgun, lifts the knee. He'll turn to his right side, hand it off to Moore. Trying to get off a Tiger defender. Touchdown. Aiden Moore, touchdown Hurricanes. That puts them up over 50 with 4:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter. As the BAT team comes on once again to try to make it 52.
Pottersville up 21-0 over Carolina.
Another expected thing that we talked about in pregame is Daniel on for the PAT. Ty Davis to hold. Low snap, able to get it off. And no good once again on the PAT. 51-0. The Canes lead right here on the Wren Broadcast Network with 4:25 to go.
When I walk into Spiro Financial, they know me by name. They make you feel at home.
We have our personal checking account. We have our business account. My boys are the beneficiaries of that too with their accounts at Sparrow.
They truly care about you and helping you understand what your best options are going to be.
From in-branch to online, it's personality and relationships. And that's what we'll be there for quite some time.
If you want financial freedom, they got your back.
I wouldn't pick any other banking institution other than Spiro Financial.
Back here on the Wren Broadcast Network, Canes kickoff team ready to go back to work. Josh Daniel to do kickoff duties with 3:55.
Trying to get some time back on the clock. Or something.
I think trying to figure out the score, maybe. I think I heard 50 for the Canes, and that's what it will be turned into, 50-0 here in the third quarter. And the clock still running with 2:50 to go here in the third. And now ready to rock for the Canes kickoff team. Deep kick to the left side once again. Bounces inside the 5 and into the end zone, and a touchback here in the third with 2:21. Southside offense once again. We're trying to get that run game going with Aiden Sullivan. As it has been not a lot to talk about for Canes fans tonight, even with 50 points on the board.
Yeah, it's
been a weird one.
I was going to say our offense has scored some points, but nothing really huge that's coming out of it, other than Sloan.
Yeah, Sloan making some big plays. Muntu did have a couple break open plays there in the first quarter, but of course, with 125, you have to know that he's done a little bit tonight. I think Austin's trying to find us an emerald and found in score to check on the region. As the Tiger offense looks set and ready to rock now with 137. Sullivan standing shotgun with Aiden directly behind him. One up top and one down low. And the up back receiver will rotate behind him. Hand off to 10. Canes in the backfield quickly. He gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage and goes down there. And what I love to see is those guys that are out of the game, the starters over there bouncing, cheering, supporting their guys.
It's really good.
Tells more about the coaching staff as Emerald beating Fountain 21-0. That's a little bit shocking here in region play, as Fountain was kind of the selected 3-hole out of our region.
Yeah, but we know Emerald, when they come to play, they play.
That they do. They really were putting the Canes against the ropes 24-7 there in the first half on the road against your Wren Hurricanes, and now handling business over the Fury. As I believe going in, they were higher RPI ranked as well than Fountain Inn. Snap for Sullivan, hand off to 10. He'll go left side. The Canes are there quickly, and he doesn't get very far once again. And I believe that will be your last play of the third quarter. As we dwindle inside 10 seconds, the Canes lead Now they put one back on the board, so 51-0 here on the road on the Wren Broadcast Network.
That's what it should be, yeah.
Back to where we were as one more quarter to go in this four-quarter war here on the road, 51-0 as the Canes lead on the Wren Broadcast Network.
Hey, Wren Hurricane fans, ready to catch all the action this season? Look no further than the GoFan app, your one-stop shop for season tickets and game tickets to every Wren Hurricane athletic event. With GoFan, it's never been easier to secure your seat and support your team. Just download the app, find your game, and purchase your tickets in a snap. Don't miss out on any of the excitement. Get your tickets now on GoFan and cheer on the Hurricanes to victory.
Back to work here on the Wren Broadcast Network. Canes lead 51-0. Tigers take the snap on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, able to break the first defender's ankles and get away at the 20, but that's all he'll get. Back to the line of scrimmage and make it 4th down and 10, and pending a punt from Southside. As that 3rd quarter, if you're thinking, Blake, that went fast. This 4th quarter going to go just as quickly. As the 12-minute timer fully underway at 11:24, Canes punt return team back out there. Colby Mann, I believe Grayson Kemp will stand at the 45 with him. Canes get there, blocked at the 10, takes a bounce, and the Canes fall on at the 21. That's been the recipe tonight. A couple blocked punts, and I think Sloan Sanders might have been the guy that get there again. As I see that starting punt team run off, could be wrong, but I think 21 was on that opposite edge. And the Canes' speed on special teams has been a highlight tonight.
Yeah, I was expecting some interceptions, and instead we're getting blocked punts.
Getting a little beamer ball before Saturday. As it makes it 1st down and 10, Ty Davis will look to punch in another touchdown drive and make this thing 58 here late. Snapping, handoff behind him from left to right, trying to get on the edge and get around his guys, dives to the pylon. Touchdown, Canes, as I'm going to have to get a number on that one. I believe it was number 16, which has no name on my roster, so obviously probably not the right number, as the backup guys get some reps in, and Austin Tripp will give me a name on that touchdown eventually with 9:42, but makes it 57-0, pinning a PAT from Josh Daniel. As one play touchdown, and Josh Daniel completes it to make it 58-0 here in quarter number 4 with 9:28 to roll here at Southside High School on the Wren Broadcast Network. back here at home, and what a great producer we got in Columbia. Number 18, Matthias Oliveira, a guy that we talked a lot early in the season. Number 18 gets his big touchdown here on the road against Southside. Last week, it was Colin Murphy with a big 42-yard touchdown. It's good to see those guys that maybe don't get as many reps as the other guys get those touchdowns. As Freak talked about during halftime, these guys are just as talented, looking for their time to shine, just like Montu Brown a year ago. As that's a deep kick to the left side of the field. Southside comes up to make the return. He's at the 30, the 40. The Canes able to bring him down to the 42. And a big return, maybe the best field position the Tigers have had tonight here at home.
That looked just like a catcher's mitt right there.
I believe Pringle on that return for the Tigers. The offense has been the thing that hasn't got the boat ruined tonight for the Tigers, as they've had a couple first downs here lately, but Canes have completely shut down the run game, and ever since that first pass, the Tigers haven't really able to put anything back into the air. High snap, hands it off to Peppers up the middle. He'll have 2 or 3 on play one, put him at the 44. And 6:50 to roll here in quarter number 4. Braylon Sullivan, the freshman quarterback, looking for his next play.
Coach is sitting there talking to the ref.
Probably figuring out where that play clock ends on the game clock. That's what it looks like as they put a man in motion and go back to Peppers. No fumble. The Canes fall on it at the 41. As this Group 2 defense has had themselves a bunch of turnovers here in the second half. As we talked about the starting group of defensive linemen early in the game, getting back in the backfield, getting pressure, forcing turnovers. That has not stopped ever since the group of 2 guys have came in.
So it's like you've brought it up a couple of times. It's great to see this other string of guys come in, probably younger, and in some cases, and what we have to look forward to.
Not really missing a beat so far under head coach Anthony Freight, which is preparation involved as they throw the swing pass out to Aiden Moore, and it won't be a fumble as they'll see it's an incomplete pass, and Ty Davis took his first shot of the night after that one. That'll welcome you into region play football right there. Second down and 10 now for Sticks. 2 up top, 1 down low. Ty will relay his play to his offensive lineman. Inside 5 minutes. If he wants to score again, he's going to have to move, and quickly. Snap and hand back off to Moore, right side, and Southside in the backfield instantly. A loss of 2 or 3 to make it 3rd down and 13. And that one looked like just a blow up on the left side of the line. They'll go 2 up top and 2 down low once again with Moore directly behind Ty Davis. 3rd and 13. Well, they let Sticks air it out here. Maybe look for a guy in Jack Hughes, a sophomore receiver. They will let him throw, and he'll go left side and find Jack Hughes, but it's incomplete at the 30 as it goes through the hands of Big 80.
Man, I thought he had that.
We're right at the Sticks, too. The 30-yard line would have been enough for a 1st down and 10. And here comes the Canes punt unit with 3:40. As let's see if Nick Owens can place one where he wants it. Perfect snap. And off his foot the wrong way into the left as it takes a bounce at the 30, and that's where the Tigers will go back to work offensively. And small things like that I love. JT Forrester, probably been off the field for a little bit on punt team, goes and gets the football from the Southside sideline, takes it to the Canes ball person, kid, and full speed sprints to the other sideline, as happy as anyone on the football field. That's what you want to see in a region game that's 58-0. And Southside will take a timeout with 2:44. We'll be right back as time just to run here on the road. 58-0. Canes lead. Back here at home as Logan Dew gives you a view of that opposite sideline, and student section with their Tiger Hunt as they run a trick play to a lineman left side, and he's got a rumbling, bumbling 6 or 7 as he takes a note out of Kalen DeBoer's playbook and a little pass out to their left tackle.
Maybe that's why he was expecting earlier.
Maybe. He looked like he'd been ready to run the football his entire career.
I think he was one of the captains of the team going up for the coin toss.
Out there at left tackle, I believe. Second down and a long 3. Close to 4. 150 now to roll here in quarter number 4.
If he's anything like me, he's ready to head back to the sideline and get some oxygen.
After a big play like that, the adrenaline's pumping. I want it again. Give it back-to-back time. 2nd and 4. They'll throw it. Sullivan rolls the bottom of her screen looking for a comeback route. It's incomplete with 128. That brings up 3rd and 3. About to officially hit the minute mark, so probably a play or two left. Again, from the first snap of the night, Canes went out, put 30 points on the board in the first quarter. Haven't really looked back since tonight. 3rd down and 3 for the freshman and Braylon Sullivan. High snap again. Instant pressure as he's almost wrapped up, able to get out of it. Just unloads one and picked off by the Canes in their own side of the field. And he'll get up and out of bounds close to the 50 as the Canes will end what has been a perfect night for the blue and gold in a 58-0 win, as it looks like they're going to let the clock roll out here in Southside as the Canes remain perfect in region play and set up a region championship next week at home on Thursday night in Piedmont, South Carolina versus the Westside Rams. And man, Keith, it looks a lot like a season ago.
Yeah. So you bring up, region championship. So next week will be big. So Thursday night, region championships, should be senior night, and hopefully a record breaker.
Hopefully, as Muntu leaves early tonight, leaves himself close to about 180, 190, I want to say, maybe even lower than that.
Yeah, I think we're around 174 yards left to go.
Left to go next week at Westside as he looks to break the single-season rush record as a Hurricane. Again, 58-0 as we'll get Keith Evans with Coach Tate postgame.
Coach Freight.
Who did I say?
Tate.
Coach Tate. Yep, that tells you where Blake's brain is after a 58-0 win.
If my hearing is all right.
Yeah, both of us could be a little up in the air as you see the Canes getting ready for their team talk. Keith will more than likely wait as Freight will talk to them first. As again, 174 yards away, as Austin just had on your screen. And the Canes will look to go perfect in region play next week at home versus the Westside Rams. And Little Woods, as the younger Bear Woods, is taking the reins over there, as hopefully not going to have as big of a night as Cutter did last year on the road.
Just bring this up, hopefully, we'll have a lot of people in the stands next week. We love you coming in and listening to us and watching it here on the Wren Broadcast Network, but we'd love to see everybody fill the stands next week and give us all the momentum we can have.
Couldn't agree with you more. Emerald beating Fountain Inn 28-14 in that third quarter. Fountain Inn looks like they're on the track to maybe come back in that one. As just piggybacking off what Keith said, we thank you for tuning in every single week. This doesn't happen without you guys, and there's some stuff in the background as we try to make this broadcast network a little bit bigger, hopefully in the future and for years to come here at Wren High School and beyond. So thank you to all of our sponsors and listeners. As I'll run through stats before we leave, Ty Davis came in and went 1 for 4 for 10 yards, and Jacob Owens went 2 for 7 with 8, as the Canes didn't really throw it a lot tonight. Rushing is where the yards are. Montu Brown, 8 rushes for 125 and a touchdown. Aiden Moore, 7 rushes for 18 and 2 touchdowns. Matthias Oliveira gets the 20-yard rushing touchdown. And Jacob Owens, of course, with a 4-yard rushing touchdown. Is Keith, any final words before we send it down to Evans?
No, just love to see our special teams, get some block punts and 1 or 2 return backs, and seeing these non-starters start or play tonight.
All right, guys, let's talk to Coach Fred a minute. Good win tonight. Excited. You like to celebrate for one day, but we got a big game next week.
Yeah, we do. And it's what these guys have worked really hard for, and hopefully that they prepare for next week and do everything that they can in their power to make sure that they perform well next Friday or next Thursday, actually. It should be a heck of a game, and I know Westside's going to have all their bullets in the chamber ready to go for us.
So exciting to be coming up on that stage and that time of the year. Our first string was so excited for our second string tonight. Just a good feeling.
Yeah, and that's something that's not always easy. It's hard. It's hard when you want to go out there and play, and but also if you really care about your teammates and all that stuff, then you're going to do those things. I think they showed tonight, how much they cared. They had fun. Cole gets the interception at the end. They go crazy. Oliveira gets the pick, the reverse, and he scores. That was awesome. Ty played really well. He got a touchdown. So it was neat to see those guys that have been working really hard get to perform. And I hope that it slingshots us onto the best football we've been playing all year.
I think we're peaking, and just so excited for your coaching staff, and that's a lot of good coaching that creates those moments. So thank you, Coach.
Great kids too. Don't forget that.
That's right. Thank you.
Keith Evans down the sideline as always. We thank guys like Evans, Curtis, who wasn't with us this week, and as well Logan Dew up top, and Austin Tripp back in Columbia. And as always, Keith Ausburn beside me every week. Keith, any send-off words for Canes fans?
Just go Canes.
100% agree with you. It's always great to be a Hurricane. We thank you for listening to the Wren Broadcast Network.